He told me a year, sis, that's what we doing. I don't care what he say. He ain't gonna take them off by the summertime, okay? What's up y'all? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you are new, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all having a great day, a great week, a great month. If you are new, my name is Shanette. Hi. But yeah, how many times I'm gonna say hi? But anyway, let's get just straight into it. This video is by the do's and don'ts for braces, because I know a lot of people are getting braces, and you know, we just gonna talk about it. So first things first, what I want to say in braces is it's gonna hurt. I mean, well, you know what, I take that back. It's not gonna hurt. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my experience. When I first got them, it didn't really hurt. I was like, oh, this is it. But as the day went on, and like it, you know, it got worse and worse and worse, and like the next day was horrible. Like, I think after I left, I was so like, okay, this doesn't hurt. Why people are always talking about braces hurting? Like, it didn't hurt. I mean, of course it kind of felt different because, you know, you have brackets in your mouth. They're, you know, but it does feel different, but it didn't hurt. So as the day went on, I think, no, once I made it back home, I think I went to Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell and I got a soft taco. I didn't get a hard taco or nothing like that. I just got a soft taco, and oh my God, it hurt like hell to eat. I was like, oh my God, like I didn't know it was like this. And it's like from then on, it just was worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And yeah, so and I'm gonna still say that it didn't really hurt, but it was uncomfortable as hell, and it just felt so sore. Like, I wasn't just like, oh my God, I gotta get them off, but they was really sore. So my first tip is to definitely get some oral gel. That saved me. I would put them on whenever I was feeling any pain or feeling any discomfort, and that really helped me, you know, in the beginning stages. Now, true enough, as the days went by, I would say after about a week and a half, it stopped feeling uncomfortable, and it started kind of, you know, settling in and things like that. But like for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, it was horrible. It was miserable. I think I lost so much weight. I lost some weight in them 2 weeks because I couldn't eat anything. I didn't want to eat anything. Like, I just wanted my mouth to stop hurting. And like I said, true enough, the oral gel did help, but I mean, sometimes it only helps so much, you know. So yeah, the next thing is, which I didn't have to wear bands, but I hear if you don't wear your bands, it prolongs the time. So please, if the doctors tell you to wear bands, please wear them. But I don't have any experience in it because I didn't have to wear mine. Also, when brushing your teeth, I will say the dentist gives you a toothbrush and things like that. I don't use that toothbrush because, okay, let me get into this topic. If you brush your teeth really extremely hard or too often, sometimes it can cause gum receding, and we don't want that, sis. So I have an electric toothbrush because if I use a regular toothbrush, I feel like I would be a little more aggressive. But when I use my electric toothbrush, it already is doing the spinning. I'm just kind of going in circular motion. So that's another thing. That's another topic I want to talk about. When you brush your teeth with braces, you have to brush one tooth at a time. I don't know. Like, before I used to brush my teeth, I used to just brush them all together. Now it's just, I have a whole different routine. So I just brush them and I go in a circular motion like that. Go in a circular motion, you know, on each tooth, and then I do the top and things like that. But yeah, you don't want no gum receding and things like that. That's a whole nother thing that you're gonna have to come in contact with. You're gonna need more help than braces, sis. The next thing is flossing. It is extremely hard to floss with braces. I'm gonna show you something that I use. It's in a little thing like this. There we go. It looks like this. And when you use it, it's like this. Look, it looks just like this. And you stick, it's a little circle right here, as you saw a while ago. It's a little circle, and you stick the floss through it. And then you take this, let me get up here. Okay. So you see this, you stick the floss through this circle right here, and then you'll have two sides right here. Then you stick this part in between the braces, and then you floss like that. You know, I don't really know if I gave you a really good example, but the dentist will, you know, give you all that. So very imperative that you floss. But also, you can get a water pick, which is tremendous. Honestly, I feel like the water pick gets it better than flossing anyway. So when you do the water pick, you know, you gotta make sure you go between each tooth, and that helps a lot as well. Also, another thing that comes in handy are these right here, which these things, I'm telling you, when you out and about, and which I carry my toothbrush with me every time and my toothpaste and everything, but sometimes you're in a place where you can't brush your teeth or you don't really have time to brush your teeth. So these really come in handy. What you do is you put these between your teeth like this. Like, you just put it between your teeth and things like that and get the food out, because trust me sis, you're gonna be having a lot of food in your mouth after you eat. So these are very imperative because they help you get it out until you can get to where you can floss or use the water pick or brush your teeth or whatever. The next thing is, every time you go to get new brackets or you go to get you know, your appointment, it's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's gonna be nothing compared to like the first time you got to put on. It's kind of going to be a little discomfort, a little hard to eat little certain things, but after like a day and a half, you should be feeling back great. Like I said, it's gonna be nothing like the first time. I wouldn't even say you would need the oral gel, but to each his own, everyone is different. Also, make sure you're on top of your appointments, because if you miss your appointments, if you miss your tightenings, if you miss your things like that, you prolong the time. And if the doctor say you got to keep them on for a year, sis, do not do anything to have to go longer than a year. Okay, and you know what the crazy thing about it is, I read somewhere that people use them as accessory, like how you put on earrings, a necklace, they use them as an accessory. I don't know how the hell they do that, but they do that. So I mean, it is what it is. But I, however, don't want them. I only have to have them on for a year, and I'm coming up on my year. Toward the end of this year, toward the summertime, I will have them off. So I cannot wait. I've been on top of my appointments. I've been getting my cleanings. Also, make sure you are on top of your appointments and things like that, because if you're not on top of your appointments, it will prolong the time that you have to have your braces on. You know, you can go from having to have them on just for a year to having to have them on for 2 years or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And who wants to have braces on that long? Like I said, some people do it for accessories and things like that, but me, negative. I'm trying to get them off. He said a year, and that's what we're doing. Okay. The next topic I'm gonna get on is food. Now, I know we all research, whoever getting braces, we all research what we can and cannot eat. And when you research what you can and cannot eat, it is depressing sometimes, because it's a lot of your favorite foods that you don't get to eat. You know, popcorn, chips, nuts, things like that. But you know, it just kind of varies. But I will say, in my journey, I have pretty much eaten what I wanted, but it was how I eat. Like, you can ask anyone that's around me, I break my food up like it looks like a child's plate by the time I'm done. Like, whatever I'm eating, I literally break it up into very, very, very small pieces, because and I'm gonna also let y'all know that I am coming up, like I said, I have a couple more months and these braces will be off. I have not had one bracket broken, and I've eaten some questionable food, and you know, some foods that I might have shouldn't have eaten, but like I said, I haven't had any broken brackets. I get great reviews at my dentist, and everything is always good. So it's pretty much how you eat it, I will say. Now, you should stay away from these things, because ultimately they're not good on your teeth and they're not good on your brackets. But if you just got to have it and got to indulge, do so. I mean, that went great with me. Like I said, I haven't broken not one bracket. I haven't had any problems with my teeth or anything like that. It's just how you eat. I eat on my molars. I don't bite in. I haven't bitten into anything in almost a year, like direct biting. I haven't really eaten anything right here or anything like that. I always eat on my molars. That's what I chomp on, and then that's it. By the time I'm even halfway through, I'm full, tired, and over it. But yeah, so make sure if you do have to indulge in certain things, make sure you're eating on your molars. Make sure you're cutting them into bite-sized pieces. Like, you know, you can't eat an apple, like bite into an apple, but cut it up, you know, cut it up into small pieces to where you can kind of eat on it, and eat it slow. Don't eat as fast as you might have if you didn't have braces, or when you didn't have braces. You know what I'm saying? Eat slow, eat on your molars. Don't bite into anything. Don't directly bite into anything. Whatever you do, make sure that after you eat and drink, you're rinsing your mouth out. Now, like I said, I carry my toothbrush and my floss and my these things that I was telling you about. What else? A little mouthwash, like the travel size mouthwash. I carry all this in its own little pouch in my purse. But if you're somewhere where you can't brush your teeth, or you're somewhere you can't do that, make sure you have some water handy and swish it around and spit it out. That's the best thing that you can do if you can't brush your teeth, you can't floss, you can't use the water pick. A lot of things that get stuck and a lot of things that go all kind of places. So make sure you get some water and swish it around, spit it out, you know. But yeah, I think I've covered everything. I think my experience as there is, I know other people have other experience. You know, some people have braces on for 10 years. Like, it's people that that I've known years and they still have their braces on. It's like, how do you still have your braces on? Like, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And that's what it comes down to. If you see a person that still have braces on, they're not doing what they're supposed to. They're either not wearing their retainer like they should, they're not eating properly, or they're missing their appointments or something in the lines of that stuff. But if you do what you're supposed to do and you really take care of your oral hygiene and things like that, you will have them off exactly when the doctors say that they're going to be off. Because he told me a year, sis, that's what we doing. I don't care what he say. He ain't gonna take them off by the summertime. Okay. But yeah, y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video on the do's and don'ts for braces. I think that is everything. Oh, make sure that you do not chew gum, and if you do, be very careful. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I do chew gum. Like, in the beginning, I didn't chew it. I was afraid to chew it, and then kind of once I kind of got the hang of braces and things like that, I kind of started chewing gum. But if you are not careful, it can be really bad. Like, it can be really bad. But once again, like I said, and you're being very careful, you can get away with a lot of things. A lot of things that they say that you can't eat, you can get away with. It's just all in how you do it. You obviously can't do it how you did it when you didn't have any braces. So just be mindful of that. And if you're experiencing any discomfort, like I said, braces are not horrible. When you first get them on, it's going to be very I'm not going to say painful, because it wasn't painful for me. It just was very uncomfortable, and it just kind of felt like well, I guess you say, how was it not painful if it felt like your mouth was gonna fall out? But I don't know how to explain it. Like, I wasn't just like in pain, but I don't even know. All I'm gonna say is it's a different feeling, and everybody feels different. Now, what I will say is, if it is painful, to use the oral gel, because that really helped me in the beginning. So I think this is it for the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment and I will answer them. And until next time, bye.